like your style, but you all already got a cut. It's right there in front of you.
That he has to do, and if he doesn't do them, then like as soon as he wakes up in the morning, the entire day is destroyed because he didn't get to, eat an apple or have cheese in his bed. Today it happened to be that he wanted to play Lego Jurassic World.
How is that game anyways?
It's not bad. I mean, I honestly would argue that most of the Lego games, especially when you start getting into some of the later ones, like, Lego Batman 3 and Lego Marvel Heroes, those ones are just really just a lot of fun because they're open world without being open world.
What's our plan? That's very true.
Now, it's not that the first ones, like some of the earlier ones, weren't good, like, the Star Wars and the Indiana Joneses and stuff like that, but those were very linear. And once you played through, they're like, oh, well, there's these things you can unlock, but then you have to start a brand new game, and it was just kind of like, it got boring. But then they essentially kept the same Lego format and then did the more open world thing in some of the later ones, and that really, really made them much more enjoyable for me personally.
Yeah, I think I have Marvel 2 for Lego.
The Marvel Alliance 2 is the, I guess you could say the redheaded stepchild of the Lego family, but it's still a good game. Oh, boy.
I decided to do some...
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'm just finishing up a strike here.
Huh.
Have you ever watched Shaman King?
I was going to say, what is that?
Shaman King.
No, I have not.
It's very interesting. Have you ever watched Soul Eater?
I did watch Soul Eater a little, wasn't the biggest fan, but,
Well, it's kind of like the person that made this.
Oh. It's like... I try to tell other people with this about anime, and sadly, not everybody gets it. Not everybody has to like what you like.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, that's the reason there's so much out there.
I didn't like Soul Eater up until we meet Death the Kid. I like him. He's funny. No, he's not bipolar. He's, Oh, yeah, true, yeah. Yeah, I guess that is bipolar. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, that one's not gonna obviously be finished.
Yeah, and then he ended up puking up blood after because it wasn't even. That's true. Well, in gun form, they're perfectly balanced, but yeah, other than that, yes.
No, my brain is still having a joygasm from the last 5 episodes of Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, I finished that. That was cool.
That was amazing. And do you know what do you know what part I think was like the greatest part of the whole thing?
What's that?
Literally, Skeletor gets beaten because he's horny. Am I wrong?
No.
And I'm sorry. I know that I shouldn't take like that, you know, like only that away from it. But it's just I can't help it. I found it hilarious that like that's like legitimately what takes him down.
Yeah. Did you watch the live-action Cowboy Bebop yet?
I haven't yet, but mostly because, and this is again. Well, it has already been canceled, but I mean they were considering canceling it before it even came out, because people were getting their panties in a twist over the guy they got to play what's his face. They were like, "Oh, he's too old. He's too this. He's too that." It never made sense to me in the show in the first damn place that some 27-year-old guy could be the head assassin of like some like ancient, you know, mafia type thing. It's like, dude, he's like 27. What the hell? Even Gene Starr was 30. Anywho. I mean, so no, I haven't watched it, but then again, I was never really a fan of Cowboy Bebop. I never saw what other people saw in it. It just didn't appeal to me. And I tried. I genuinely did. I mean, I've watched other shows reminiscent of it that were, you know, interesting. Actually, I don't think they'll. No, they probably won't. But meh, just look a look. Fuck it. Well, I'm chilling in orbit.
Yeah. For once, I'm actually gonna leave. That doesn't happen too often, so. Okay. What the hell? Oh, where are we going?
Sorry.
I'm just wondering.
No, we'll go to Zur first, because just in case you need to get the quests and stuff from him. I forgot I did.
No, because I picked up stuff from Zur already. I was just wondering what we're doing.
Well, no, I still need to do any Dares of Eternity stuff.
Okay.
It's just, I've just been, like I said, just so terribly busy the last few weeks. Sounds weird. Actually,
this guy's just like, he's like a total psychopath.
Actually, one thing that I am half interested in watching, you said if you need to pick anything up from Zur, we can go check him. No, they actually, like, recently released a live-action version of Samurai X. And they actually do call it, Roni Kenshin, The Beginning. And I am like half interested in that because, like, I mean, you know, Samurai X in and of itself can be condensed into a single movie. I mean, you know, it was always a relatively simple premise. The thing that I've always, you know, thought, and this is very much true, is that, I mean, there's certain, you know, shows that obviously can't be turned into live action until technology caught up to them. I mean, think about it. You know, how on earth before, you know, recently would they have been able to do a legitimate live action Dragon Ball show or Ghost in a Shell or, you know, like, you know, Kenshin? How, you know, they wouldn't have been able to because, you know, computer graphics and everything like that weren't to the point where it could be believable.
Well, there was that failed Dragon Ball movie. It's still kind of funny to watch.
Yeah, but the reason that it failed is because clearly the people who made it had no idea what they were actually doing. You can tell that in the entire thing. It's like, I like when I watched it, I'm like, do these people even have any idea what Dragon Ball is?
No, it looks like they wanted to tell a different story, but they told it kind of stupid and half-assed.
Well,
So
that's the thing. You can tell whatever story you want with, you know, with certain characters, as long as you do it well. I mean, like the Death Note live-action movie kicked ass, but it's also because, you know, unlike the manga or, you know, the cartoon, they actually decided to essentially take the good part of it and make that into a movie, and they're just like, forget the rest. Oh, sweet!
Oh, right at the end.
Well, that's nice. This is where we got dumped off last time.
That's true. Attacked by the puppies. Don't like that.
You are tonight's champions. Please take your winnings and thank you for playing Dares of Eternity. And this is Zur, reminding you to have your ghost spayed or neutered. Good night.
What? That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
What?
Serta said, just as a reminder to make sure you have your ghost spayed and neutered.
Oh my god, they turned him into Bob Barker.